Hey everyone, today I'll be taking you through a very nice and relaxing reformer sequence that is really nice to be done before sleep or any time that you really feel like you just really want to unwind and relax and let go of your day. So to begin with, let's just come to face the front of the reformer, facing the foot bar, and we'll just come to our knees. And just taking a moment to really center in, connect with your body and your breath, drawing all of your awareness inward and just starting to observe your breath. We want to take a nice long inhale through the nose, expanding through the lungs here, and exhale through the mouth, through pursed lips, letting it all go. We'll do that 2 more times. Nice full inhale and a complete exhale through the mouth. And again, inhaling, lifting up through the crown of the head. And exhale it all out, drawing your belly button towards your spine here. Nice. And now let's take another inhale, gently opening up the eyes. We'll slowly take the arms above the head. Let's take the hands down onto the foot bar. We'll keep the toes together and the knees apart. We'll start to slowly push the carriage back, reaching your heart down towards the floor. Let your upper body totally relax down between the legs, stretching out the spine, the shoulders. Now here, we'll slowly inhale. Start to lift through the crown of the head, look forward, keep the collarbones nice and wide here, and then exhale again, pushing that carriage away. We inhale up, looking forward, lifting through the crown of the head, and exhale, push it away. Letting the upper body completely relax here. We just have another 5. Inhale up. Exhale back. And another 4. Inhale slowly, expanding through the lungs, looking forward, reaching through the crown of the head. And exhale back. Last 3. Really lengthening out through that spine, keeping the arms nice and straight. 2. And final one here. Inhale, looking forward, and exhale, take it back. Nice. And now we'll come into a mermaid stretch. So we're taking the shins parallel to the shoulder block here. We want to take the left hand onto the foot bar and we will inhale the right arm up above the head. Then as we exhale, we start to push the carriage away and really reach that right arm over the head. Nice long straight line here. You'll feel a beautiful stretch through the right side of the body. Inhale as you come all the way back over. And then exhale your stretch over to the other side. Inhale through the center. Exhale, push the carriage away, reaching that right arm over the head. We'll do that 5 more times. Inhale through the center. Exhale over to the side. Inhale through the center and exhale, push that carriage away. Inhale. Exhale. As you come through the middle, keep lifting through the heart, lifting through the crown of the head here. And exhale, push it away. Last 3. Inhale, exhale. Trying to reach a little further each time as well. Try and get a little deeper into that stretch every time. And one more. Now next time you take your hand onto that foot bar, we'll take the carriage back, but here we rotate to the front. Now we slowly draw the carriage in, looking to the front, so we have a beautiful rotation happening here, and then push the carriage away. Inhale and exhale. One more here. Inhale, looking forward, and exhale, push that carriage away. Now we'll turn back to the side, keeping the left hand on the foot bar. Right hand comes back over the head, and now we return the carriage. So now we'll come into a beautiful stretch for the hips. So we'll take the right foot down onto the floor next to the foot bar. Left knee is down. We want to take the foot against the shoulder block as well. Hands come to the foot bar here. We'll take a nice big inhale. And then as we exhale, we'll start to slowly sink the hips down towards the ground. We are lifting through the crown of the head here. Now, holding this stretch as long as you need, but it's okay too to slowly come in, inhale, and then exhale back. Depending on your spring choice here as well, the lighter the spring, the deeper the stretch will be, because you won't have the springs here resisting your stretch. We inhale up and exhale back. It's also nice here to take your elbows to the foot bar and totally relax your upper body all the way down. So you can really release everything here. Allow those hips to really melt down to the floor. Just holding here for a couple of minutes if you need. It depends. Everyone's hip flexors are a little bit different. So taking your time there, as long as you feel that your hip flexors need for opening, especially if you're someone who sits a lot or has a desk job or sits in a car a lot, this is a really nice one. Now I'm going to take a lighter spring here because I was just on a red, but now I'd like to come down into more of a split. So we'll start by straightening the front leg, flex through the ankle, and then slowly start to take the carriage back even more. So here now you'll be stretching all through the back of this front leg. It's quite a deep stretch, so just be mindful here not to overdo it. But yes, also just holding here, releasing all through the back of the legs. Again, if you're someone who sits a lot or has tight hamstrings, which most of us do, this is a really nice one. And now we'll slowly draw that carriage all the way back in, bending through that front knee. And we'll just take those to the other side. So now taking those mermaids to the other side, we're taking now the right hand onto the foot bar. We'll inhale the left one up above the head, stretching up to begin with. Then exhale, push the carriage away, reaching over the head. Inhale through the center and exhale over to the other side. Inhale through the center, exhale, push that carriage away. Inhale through the center and exhale. Take it over to the other side. It feels so nice and relaxing. Getting this beautiful side flexion through your spine and also getting into those deeper lower back muscles that a lot of us are really tight in, and they're quite a hard area to stretch really. So yeah, this is a beautiful one that allows us to get into those areas that are a little more difficult to stretch. Exhale over. We just have another 3 here. And exhale over. Inhale through the center and exhale it away. Last two. Good, and final one here before we go into that rotation. So now we're taking the left hand also onto the foot bar, holding here, and now we start to reach through the crown of the head, look forward, and then exhale, push the carriage away. Inhale up, and exhale, push it away. We just have another three. And two. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, push it away. Still trying to draw that left hip down towards the carriage. And on your next one, we'll keep the hand on the foot bar, the right hand, and reach the left one back over the top. And exhale, come all the way back in. So now just come into the hip flexor stretch on the other side. So left foot is down next to the foot bar, bringing those hands onto the foot bar. And we will slowly take the carriage back, allowing those hips to slowly melt down towards the floor. And just taking your time to allow the fascia, the connective tissue, to open slowly. Again, most of us are super tight here, so we want to go nice and gentle and easy and just allow time for the space to open through those hips. Again, if you feel like you want to come up and release a little and then exhale back, you can. Inhale, lift through the top of the head, and exhale, push it away. And also, taking your elbows onto that foot bar allows you to really soften down through your upper body as well. Good, just making the most of this final moment here in this position before we draw the carriage all the way back in. Now let's flex through that front foot, straighten the knee, and again we'll slowly start to take the carriage back, just going nice and gentle because it's quite a deep stretch for that front leg. Keep drawing your navel towards your spine here. So we want to stay nice and active through our core, protecting your lower back and drawing everything in, so we're still quite active. And now let's slowly draw that carriage all the way back in, smooth and slow. One of my favorite ways to finish any session on the reformer is with feet and straps. It's just so nice to be laying down, having the feet up in this inverted position. And feet and straps is it's just super relaxing. So I like to use a red and a blue spring for this. Come to lay all the way down. Taking the feet onto the foot bar, we'll push off here. 1 foot at a time, it goes into the long loop. Take your foot into there, and then the other foot into the other long loop. So just bringing your legs together, taking a moment here just to stretch through the back of the legs. And now just relaxing the arms to the side. We exhale the feet down through the middle. And inhale, float them up to just above the hips, keeping the tailbone down. Exhale the feet down. Ensuring that your lumbar spine is not lifting up at all. If it starts to lift, engage the core more. And perhaps maybe just don't lower the feet as low if the lumbar spine is lifting here. Inhale through the center. Exhale to the side. Let's go for 2 more here. Exhale down. Next time the feet come up, we're just going to bend the right knee and take the left one out to the side, while still drawing that right hip down. So we want to avoid rocking too far over to the side. Keep that right hip down so the pelvis is even on both sides on the carriage, and just feel into that beautiful stretch in the inner thighs. Now we'll come over to the other side, so both legs will come up through the center, and then we'll exhale over, taking that leg out to the opposite side. Now right leg is out, left knee is bent, and just feeling into that beautiful stretch while still drawing the left hip down towards the carriage. And you can alternate sides as you wish. Some people like to do this a little quicker. I personally like to hold each stretch for as long as I feel like I need. It takes a little time for fascia to open, so I feel like it's really quite beneficial to hold the stretch, especially if it's an end of day practice and there's no rush, no need to hurry. Good, and now we can just come into a happy baby here. So keeping the knees wide, keep drawing the tailbone down, and you'll pull down onto the soles of the feet. Keep drawing those knees down, really stretching into those hips. And we can finish up with just a butterfly all the way down, bringing those feet onto the carriage, letting the knees drop out to the side. You can take your hands to your hips, your heart, your belly, and just taking a final moment for yourself before finishing up your practice. Sending your body some love and some gratitude before you finish your day. And just feeling into how nice it feels to release all of that tension and stress out of your body. I hope you enjoyed that nice, mindful, restorative reformer practice. It's so nice to nourish our body in this way and just give ourselves some time and space to really open and stretch and not always be rushing everything. So I look forward to seeing you again in the next video.